Okay, we're here again, the Black Fathers documentary with James W. Goff. How you doing today?
I'm doing good, thanks.
All right, thank you. Thanks a lot for participating in the Black Fathers documentary. My first question offhand, was your father in your life, and did he have an influence on you?
My father was in my life all my life, and he had a very positive influence on me. Very positive.
Okay, how many kids do you have?
I only have one daughter. She's 17 right now.
Okay. So how do you basically create the structure of raising a daughter, and what's the hardest part about it?
Well, the structure goes along with the upbringing that I had, you know, at the point of being friends with them, but at the time also letting them know that not only are you their friend, but keeping a differentiation between daddy and friend. If I have no choice but to discipline her, I will discipline her, even though she's 17. But she knows I do it out of love, because I had the same thing done to me, and it kept me out of a lot of trouble.
Okay. So are you still with the mother?
Yes, we're still together. It's a rough ride, like any relationship. You know, been with her for 19 years, and believe me, it's not easy. We've separated a few times, but we also got back together. But the one main thing we did, we stuck really close beside our daughter. She never known a time without us.
So giving advice to all of the young people out there, you know, with TV and what TV is doing to the family life and the family perspective, how do you really keep that relationship? How do you sustain that? What advice would you give to the younger family and the younger generation coming up?
You're talking in comparison to what people are doing on TV and music and things like that?
Yeah, really like the people in the world, because, you know, now it's not all about family anymore. All the TV shows, the talk shows, it's all about if he got this and I'm with him, no, he can give me more. And it's all the conception in the family base is broken now. So how do you do it, and what would you do? What would you say to everybody out there, that how will they keep their families together?
Well, first of all, it's their faith in a higher power. I have my own faith in my own higher power, but everybody have their own agenda. But faith in a higher power is the one main key. And also, unity is a very key factor. They have to, you know, work together as a team. Have the other family members come together as a team to watch each other and to create an awareness that, okay, you're not going to be able to sneak around and dib and dab, and no one's going to reprimand you for it, and no one's not going to keep their eyes on you. But that's very, very serious in that. And also trying to keep their minds, especially the young children, especially like if you have children, keep their mind off a lot of the negative stuff that's happening with television, with radio, and give them a more positive view of life, and teaching them a very strong independency amongst themselves, so that someone come along, no one just come along and say, hey, I got this, you want to share with it, let me get with you. You know, well, I got my own, you know, and if you want to be with me, you got to show me something special within yourself, you know. That's basically the way I look at it.
So what would you say the percentage of fathers that's actually there and the men that's not there? What do you think? As men, are we not actually in our children's life, or is the media blowing it out of proportion?
Well, I've seen it in both perspectives. I've seen that there are a lot of fathers out there that aren't in children's lives, and that's divided within themselves, meaning that the fathers, within itself, the fathers are actually there, but then there's fathers that are there but are not interacting with their children, like becoming their friends, trying to find out who they are inside, or who they're talking to, who their friends are. Then you got the fathers who want to know, like myself. I want to know who your friends are. I want to know where you're at. I want to know what you're doing. Not because I'm being nosy, because I am your father. It happened to me and it happened to my dad. And basically, there are fathers on the other end who are not there. They was taught the wrong thing, I believe, growing up. A lot of them were raised by mothers, and a lot of the mothers weren't able to teach them to be a man. Because in my opinion, I believe a man can teach another gentleman to be a man. A woman can show them the love and how a female feels and everything like that, but only a man can actually teach another man how to treat a woman. But on the other hand, there are brothers out there like yourself who taught father a woman to be a good father and growing up. A lot of the brothers, they have the wrong idea, and they have the wrong mentality, because they don't even know what a woman is. So you can't really relate yourself to how to treat a woman if you don't even know what they are or who they are, and how do you relate to them with yourself as the opposite sex.
Okay. You being a father longer than me, and then a lot of other men out there looking right now, what advice could you give me to just stay on the right path and to, you know, stay with my son, stay focused, keep pushing, keep trying? And even the young men out there that don't know how, and you might give them inspiration, what would you say to me or to the other young men out there?
Just don't give up. Keep on going. Don't listen or pay attention to what anybody else say. And the other main thing is, like I said, is very strong in creating a friendship with your children to where they can come to you and talk to you instead of telling their girlfriends or letting some swinging knucklehead come by and filling their head full of garbage. And the other factor to it is discipline. Discipline meaning if you're in the spanking mode, you have to spank them to put them back in line if they get out of line. You have to scold them, you have to punish them to let them know that, hey, I'm not just daddy, but I'm your friend too, but I'm also your friend, but I'm also your daddy. I'm not letting you get away with this. And you're doing it out of love to keep them on the straight and narrow, to keep a strong bond between each other. You know, there's nothing wrong with that.
All right. Definitely appreciate you. The Black Fathers documentary. Thanks a lot.
No, you're welcome.